Kepler-452b, often referred to as Earth's cousin, is an exoplanet that has captivated the imaginations of astronomers and scientists since its discovery. Located approximately 1,400 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus, Kepler-452b is one of the most Earth-like planets ever discovered outside our solar system. What makes this planet so significant is not only its resemblance to Earth in terms of size, orbit, and location in the habitable zone of its star, but also the tantalizing possibility that it could support life. Location and orbit. Kepler-452b orbits a star named Kepler-452, which is a yellow dwarf star very similar to our Sun. The star is about 6 billion years old, which makes it slightly older than our Sun, which is around 4.6 billion years old. The key factor here is that Kepler-452b resides in the habitable zone of its star, the region where temperatures are just right for liquid water to exist on the planet's surface. This is extremely important because liquid water is considered one of the essential ingredients for life. Kepler-452b's orbit is remarkably similar to Earth's, taking about 385 days to complete one revolution around its star. This similarity in orbital period suggests that Kepler-452b may have seasons and weather patterns that are somewhat analogous to our own, adding to its potential as a habitable world. Unlike many other exoplanets that are located either too close or too far from their stars to support life, Kepler-452b lies in a perfect Goldilocks zone, neither too hot nor too cold. While it is important to note that we cannot yet confirm if the planet actually has liquid water, its position within the habitable zone makes it a strong candidate for further study, especially regarding its potential for life. Size and composition. Kepler-452b is slightly larger than Earth, with a diameter about 60% greater, and its mass could be up to 5 times that of Earth. This makes it a super-Earth, a term used to describe planets that are more massive than Earth but still potentially capable of supporting life. Despite being larger, the planet's gravity would also be stronger than Earth's, meaning that a person standing on its surface would experience a higher gravitational pull. This would make it more challenging to move around or build structures compared to Earth. The atmosphere would also be affected by this stronger gravity, potentially creating denser weather systems and larger storms. While Kepler-452b's size and gravity make it an intriguing world, they also pose challenges when considering the potential for life. The planet's larger size suggests that its surface area could have more land and water, which could affect the distribution of life if it indeed harbors any. The stronger gravity could also influence the types of life forms that might be able to evolve on this world, potentially leading to life forms that are better adapted to a more physically demanding environment. Potential for life. One of the most exciting aspects of Kepler-452b is its potential to support life. While scientists have yet to confirm the presence of liquid water or an atmosphere on the planet, its location within the habitable zone of its star means that conditions could be right for life as we know it. The idea that another planet, located so far away from Earth, could share such similar characteristics has profound implications. It suggests that Earth-like conditions could exist elsewhere in the galaxy, offering hope that life might not be as rare as we once thought. If Kepler-452b has water, it could be home to a variety of life forms, from simple microorganisms to more complex life. The planet's size and composition could allow it to maintain a stable, Earth-like atmosphere, potentially rich in gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide, both crucial for life. However, these are still questions that need to be answered. Scientists are currently studying data from the Kepler Space Telescope, which discovered Kepler-452b, to gather more information about the planet's atmosphere and surface conditions. One of the major questions is whether Kepler-452b could have an atmosphere thick enough to support life. In our own solar system, Earth's atmosphere is composed of nitrogen, oxygen, and other gases that allow for liquid water to exist on the surface. If Kepler-452b has a similar atmospheric composition, then it could very well harbor life. On the other hand, if the atmosphere is too thin, too thick, or made up of the wrong gases, the planet might be inhospitable to life as we understand it. The search for life beyond Earth. The discovery of Kepler-452b has revitalized the search for extraterrestrial life. It is part of the larger effort to explore planets and other star systems that might have the right conditions for life. The question of whether we are alone in the universe has long fascinated humanity, and finding planets like Kepler-452b, which share many similarities with Earth, is one step closer to answering this age-old question. Scientists have used the Kepler Space Telescope to discover thousands of exoplanets, but Kepler-452b is particularly notable because it is one of the few that is so similar to Earth. The hope is that, through further research, we can learn more about its atmosphere and surface, and perhaps one day, even send a mission to study it in person. Such a mission would not only help us understand the planet itself but also give us insight into the potential for life elsewhere in the universe. Moreover, Kepler-452b has raised the possibility that there might be many more Earth-like planets waiting to be discovered in our galaxy. The more we explore the universe, the more we realize that planets like our own may be common, and it could be just a matter of time before we find one that harbors life. Kepler-452b represents the frontier of space exploration and could hold the key to understanding the conditions that support life beyond our own planet. Future exploration. Looking forward, one of the most exciting prospects is the possibility of actually visiting planets like Kepler-452b. Although it is currently far beyond the reach of our current space travel technology, researchers are exploring ways to develop faster spacecraft and better propulsion systems that could one day make interstellar travel a reality. If we are able to reach Kepler-452b, we could learn not only about its surface and atmosphere but also about the nature of planets in distant star systems. Currently, the technology to send human missions to distant exoplanets like Kepler-452b does not exist, but scientists are already looking ahead to the future. Concepts like the Breakthrough Starshot initiative aim to develop spacecraft that could travel at a significant fraction of the speed of light. This project, if successful, could enable us to reach exoplanets like Kepler-452b within a few decades rather than thousands of years. Such advancements in technology could open up an entirely new era of space exploration, allowing us to study distant worlds up close and potentially even colonize other planets. In addition to human missions, robotic spacecraft could be sent to Kepler-452b in the near future. These probes could carry out detailed surveys of the planet's atmosphere and surface, searching for signs of water, life, or even microbial organisms. These missions would provide valuable data that could inform future decisions about whether Kepler-452b, or any similar exoplanet, could one day support human settlement. Implications for the future of humanity. The discovery of Kepler-452b carries profound implications for humanity. The very possibility that life could exist elsewhere in the universe, or that we could one day colonize a planet like Kepler-452b, challenges our fundamental understanding of our place in the cosmos. As Earth's population continues to grow and environmental challenges become more pressing, the search for habitable exoplanets like Kepler-452b may one day become a matter of survival for our species. While we are far from being able to settle on planets like Kepler-452b, the very idea that such a planet exists is a powerful reminder that humanity's future may not be confined to Earth. We are part of a much larger universe, and the more we learn about other worlds, the more we can imagine the possibilities for humanity's future in the stars. In conclusion, Kepler-452b represents a beacon of hope and curiosity. Its discovery offers us a glimpse into what life might look like on distant worlds and challenges us to think beyond our own planet. Whether or not Kepler-452b harbors life, it has opened the door to countless possibilities, from exploring new planets to potentially finding a new home for humanity. The search for life beyond Earth